Okay, got another match here against TiersWTF. It's a mixed tier match, and yeah, TiersWTF mixed tier match, and he leads with a pro bet, which is totally failed because I have an Aggron, and Aggrons roll all Crobats dead. The end. So I'm gonna withdraw fearing a Super Fang, and I'm gonna go out to my Heat Run because I know Heat Run walls it as well, and I have rest sleep talk, so that Super Fang will mean shit to me. So he switches out to this Lantern, and I'm gonna stain and toxic it. Unfortunately for him, he thinks that I'm a Scarf Heat Ram, which I'm totally not, and he predicts an Earth Power goes out to that Sun, and I poison the Sun. My gosh, I am so uber pro. So I predict an Earthquake, and I go to my Mesprit to levitate to avoid it. So he decides to set up Trick Room, and now I don't want to lose my Mesprit that early in the match. I fear an explosion, so I'm gonna go out to my Neveron. Yeah, it's the same Aggron, I just renamed it. How dare Smogon put Aggron in UU? Just because of Hate Smash? And I'm gonna continue to use Aggron in NU. Come on, I don't have Hate Smash, it is NU to me. Okay, so I predict a Switch and Thunder Wave because he was a douche and told me he didn't have Earthquake. Well, he lied, but he made it really obvious. So I'm gonna go out to my Mesprit, and I don't know what the heck that thing's gonna do. All he can do is set up rocks, Stealth Rocks, Spikes, Explode, Gyro Ball. But this is TiersWTF. I don't really think he's that kind of person, but he is that kind of person, which made me go really sad face because I don't have a spinner, and yeah. So I'm gonna send out my Calm Mind because I was just taunting it. Ha! You can't do anything to me. And I have 4 Calm Minds. Step Psychic, it does shit to that gay fish. And I am not misusing the word gay fish at all. That fish is so gay, it makes me want to puke. So he switches out to a Jirachi, and I'm thinking, oh, come on! That is official. I am putting Thunderbolt on this thing. So he's trying to get a Paraflinch on the Serene Grace Iron Hay, which was just... I didn't expect this from you at all, TiersWTF, seriously. So fortunately, I don't get Paraflinch too much, and I'm gonna get a Thunder Wave of myself. That's what you get for messing with my Mesprit, yo. So I'm gonna go out to my Vulcan Cannons because I can wall this thing for days. Unfortunately for me, it has hidden power ground, but Parahex saves my ass, and well, my Magma Storm missed. Blarg. Actually no, I predicted a Switch and Toxic, I failed, and then I missed my Magma Storm. So on the 3rd turn, I'm finally get my Magma Storm off, which scores a clean OHKO on the Jirachi, so it's all good. So now he's gonna think for quite a bit. He's gonna send out that Sun again whenever that happens. Oh yeah, now. And I'm gonna go for another Magma Storm because I know he's poison. He can't switch out if I land my Magma Storm, and with my Magma Storm and Toxic, he's gonna go down really quickly. So he sets up his Trick Room for whatever bizarre reason that he has. So now he's faster than me. He decides to explode because he doesn't have Earthquake because it's fail. And I just decide to be a jerk and rest off, which made me go ... I hate life. I'm so mean. I'm a bully because I'm 15 and he's like 13. Actually, I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, he sends out this gay fish, and his Hydro Pump doesn't really do enough for 2 KO. But my rest selects what do I select? I don't know, it just failed anyway. So he Hydro Pumps and get a freaking crit, and it's also worth mentioning that he didn't miss a single Hydro Pump so far, which just blows. That's seriously So I'm gonna send out my Furry because I'm taunting him, and a Bandit Return should be able to take it out, but unfortunately for me, he switches out to this Fortress, and I should have seen that switch coming from a mile away. I don't know why I didn't predict that switch. I just failed, you know. So I send out my Flash Dash because obvious reasons, and he decides to set up his light screen, but I'm not gonna care. Flare Blitz is physical, and unfortunately he has an Orca Berry, but I didn't really... I thought it would KO. I mean, come on, it's stat base 120 super effective times 4. Come on, man. So he switches out to this Lantern. I Flare Blitz again because I'm stupid, and yeah, the Lantern doesn't really take too much, and now I can't stay in because I'm gonna get Hydro Pump all over my main, and I don't want that to happen. So I send out my Ginger Stick. Well, I have nothing to take the Hydro Pump anyway. I have no water resist at all. So he Thunder Waves me, which just proves how much of an ass he is. So I predict a switch to the Fortress this turn, and I go over Trick Ban. So a Banded Fortress, all you can do is just explode if it can have explosion, so I protect, but I get Parahex. And we get double Parahex, which makes this battle so much longer than need be. So I don't. He goes for a banded light screen, which was like what? So I know he's bound to switch this turn, so I go for return. But unfortunately, I get parahex. So I'm gonna trick again, and that thing has ban as well. So that's fail. Now I try to switch, but since he loves for it so much, he decides to not let me leave, and I die. So I got on a Neveron because, as I said, I can wall this thing for days if I need be. So he U-turns, I predict a switch, and I go for a Thunder. Wait, no, I go for a Rock Slide. And yeah, it hits the Lantern for some decent. Okay, it doesn't. It does shit. Freaking lanterns, I hate them all. I don't care what set you're running, as long as it's Lantern, it's gay, okay? So he tries to Thunder Wave me, but that doesn't work because I'm Aggron and Parahex doesn't get in my way. So he Hydro Pumps and it still doesn't miss, and I die. If he had Surf, maybe I could survive, I don't know, but freaking TiersWTF and their low accuracy moves. So I send out my Qtion because I have HP Ground, but he predicts a HP Grass, goes out to that thing to quad resist, but unfortunately it doesn't happen and the Fortress dies. Yay. So he's gonna send out this fail bet, and I'm not gonna. Okay, I stay in. I don't really know what I did. Oh, I Ice Beam, and he sends out that! Oh! Anyway, I'm gonna go for Baton Pass just to see what it wants to do. Maybe his choice is gonna lock himself into something, I don't know. Anyway, he does this and I do that, he does this, I do that, and stuff happens. Every day I feel the pain, oh so near yet so far. So every day I try to take the lesson for this pain, but does it do any good? Seriously, man, stop using Glaceon on me. I'm running out of sad music, man. Anyway, I forget what happened here. I'm so traumatized. Oh yeah, I sent out my Qtion because I know that Stealth Rocks will bring me right into my Select range, and I can go for a sweep. Right. Well, I get outspared even after a Select boost. That is the worst thing that can happen to me. I really thought I could go for a sweep, and then that bloody. Anyway. He's gonna Thunderbolt me, I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna Psychic, he's gonna die. But this is my last. And he's gonna send out his Pro Bet as a last. And I lose.
I don't think you can continue.
That's a good game. Good game. And goodbye. You son of a piece of shit.
Sorry guys, I think Square is kinda emo now after his Glaceon died. Too bad.